Hey everybody, it's Brenda Starr. We have been live every day this week talking creative party strategies here on Facebook and on YouTube. All of these little mini videos are stored in a playlist on YouTube. So make sure you're following Sweet Brenda over on YouTube because you can find all these quick little bite-sized videos for quick little replays. All right, so we're on day 3 of creative party strategies. We've done Instagram stories. Yesterday, we did messenger parties. Today, we are doing Zoom parties. My goal with this little series, this is this week's blog post, this is this week's topic. We're talking about it everywhere. How are you partying? If you feel like your parties are flat, if you're not getting a lot of engagement, if your hosts aren't interested in booking, we simply need to bring more creative options to say, well, what kind of party would work best for you and your guests? Do you want to try Instagram stories or messenger? How about we bring people together on a Zoom party? Let's try creative stuff, friends. Okay, so today we're talking about Zoom. Now, I believe everyone can do a Zoom party, okay? Zoom parties work really, really well for smaller groups of people that know each other really well. This works really well because if I don't know everybody, I'm not likely to show up on camera, but if I know everybody there, much more likely that I'm going to be able to show up and be comfortable talking on camera, okay? Now, the best thing about a Zoom party, if you're thinking about bringing people together on Zoom, is that one, Zoom is free for up to 40 minutes. So you can have a nice little tight compact party in less than 40 minutes. Number 2, it's replayable. You can save that video. You can slice it up into shorts and send follow-up messages to people. And more importantly, you're bringing together people and recreating that in-person experience. So we've got a lot of benefits of what that Zoom experience looks like. You're no longer constrained by geographic boundaries, by being in someone's kitchen because her friends live locally. We can do a Zoom party with anybody from anywhere. At this point, we've all been on a Zoom, friends. We know how Zoom works, right? So you've got 40 minutes, you can have a free Zoom account, and you can bring people together. So we're kind of cumulatively building up or progressively building all of our party strategies, Instagram stories, Messenger, and now Zoom as another option. Okay, so let's talk about how do we bring people together? Now, we know that people are craving connection. Number one reason people come online is relationships and connectivity. It's not commercials and advertisements. So as marketers, don't get me wrong, that's what we are. We're social marketers. We're social marketers, friends. Don't ever forget that. We have to lead with the value and the reason people are online. They're online to make connections, make friendships, have fun. They're online for all of these things, okay? So we have to bring that into our Zoom experience. Now, when you're thinking about a Zoom party, I want you to keep it short, 30 minutes max. We want to have some fun, tell some stories, exactly what you would be doing in person if you were recreating that in-person experience online. You're bringing people together. You're doing a quick little round of introductions. You're sharing your own story. Maybe you're telling something funny to create a personal connection. You're sharing your own why, W-H-Y. Why do you do your business? What's your favorite product? Show a little bit of your family or some personality that brings people into like, okay, I kind of understand you. I get you. And then this is where the Zoom party really plays best. You have the best opportunity at this point to really do product demos. Talk about the benefits and value of why this product, you love it, why it works. This doesn't work as well in those other shorter form Messenger or Instagram stories. If you have a product that really benefits from product demonstration, like a before and after transformation or how to do something and put it together, this plays well on Zoom, right? This plays well watching it live. So I'm going to challenge you to think about, could this work for me? Do I have a product that I could benefit from doing a small Zoom party? Now you can have a Zoom party with 3, 4, 5 people. You don't need a crowd. And if you're only doing a half an hour, how many of those could you do at a time? You could do 2, 3, 4 in an evening and back all those up, have them scheduled with the host. They've got their own link. You're setting them up in advance and you're using the chat thread inside of Zoom to drop your link, share any information, funnel to your Facebook group or your page, follow up with, give your email address so people can contact you. So Zoom has a kind of a different set of benefits than, say, Instagram or Messenger would have. So I want to challenge you this week to think about different creative ways to party. This is what we're trying to do. The whole goal of this week's Creative Party Strategies is thinking about how could I bring more options to my community, to my hosts. So rather than saying, okay, who wants to have a Facebook party as my go-to? I don't know. Do you really want to have to set up a Facebook group and do all the things? We're going to talk about Facebook tomorrow. We're going to talk about Facebook parties in a new way tomorrow. But right now, I want you to think about what are the ways I could now say, which one of these options do you think would work best for you and your guests? We could do a quick little Zoom party. Everyone's on camera. We could do it in Messenger, so you're kind of on the go because I know you're super busy. Or, hey, your people love Instagram. Why don't we do an Instagram stories party? All I have to do is follow me. All they got to do is follow me. That's super easy, and I'm going to do the rest. We now start having more creative options and different ways to connect. The goal of thinking about creative party strategies is how are you showing up where your people are with more value in a way that reaches people and shows them the different ways your product can work for them. That's the goal. This is not about who wants to help me make sales. This is about how can I help you with more ideas to save time, money, effort, help you repurpose your food, help you style better, help you feel more confident, help you do this thing that my product can help with. Let me show you how it's helped me. Let me share my story. So Zoom is simply another way to do that. So Jenny, that's a key point, right? The back-to-back party idea, set up your demo space and do several in a row. Do 3 back-to-back half-hour Zoom parties from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. with a half an hour in between. How cool would that be, right? You've got 3 parties in one night. You're on your computer. You've got your whole setup done, and you're just back-to-backing it. And your host knows all of her guests. She's got everyone connected. Now, the thing here is, friends, Zoom does have a level of intimacy that's a little more personal than, say, an Instagram party, okay? Anybody can follow an Instagram party in your public stories. I don't have to be on camera. I don't even have to talk. But there is a little bit of a deeper level of perceived intimacy if you want me to show up on camera with you and you're a stranger. So it is important to have your host involved, have your host highly engaged, exactly like you would be with any other party. The better your host is engaged, the more likely her guests are going to want to be involved as well, okay? Now, you can do Zoom parties without even necessarily having a host. You're the host, and you're bringing friends together for a catalog launch, for a new product collection. Maybe you're doing a VIP behind the scenes with just the VIPs in your VIP group. You're not even doing it publicly. You're only inviting a smaller group of people. Get creative. My goal with this week is creative party strategies, and Zoom is one of those. So Nancy, Zoom parties are great. Gives the host a way to have friends from all over in one place. That's exactly it. That is exactly my point. I love it. That's my goal, you guys. Creative party strategies. I want to put more tools in your hands to think about how you can share value and share your business across social media in creative ways. So we're on day 3. Day 1 was Instagram stories. Different kind of party there, right? Yesterday was messenger parties. Today is Zoom parties. All of these little replays are over on YouTube in a Creative Parties playlist. So if you are like, how do you do an Instagram stories party? Go over and watch the video on YouTube. Make sure you're following me over there, Sweet Brenda. And then tomorrow, we're going to do Facebook power parties, a new twist on the Facebook group experience, okay? Facebook power parties. Now, let me look ahead. Let me look ahead a little bit. Next week, you guys, next week, we're going to talk about how to use AI to help your party process. This week was the party ideas, right? All these different creative party ideas. Next week, we're going to bring AI in and say, okay, AI, I'm doing an Instagram stories party. Help me write my post flow. We're going to do it live next week. I'm going to show you live during my little videos because I'm going live all the time now to build my playlists on YouTube. we're going to build an AI driven party for each one of these ideas. Okay. So if you're like, I'm still not sure what to do, Brenda, what do I do? Don't worry, I got you. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you're following either on Facebook or YouTube or both. I got you. Okay. We're also sharing these into the Socialite suite. So if you're watching there, fantastic. Hello, everyone. And that's kind of how we're doing. Okay. So my freebie this week is my Canva template party pack. It is free for everybody. So go to the description. I will make sure the link is in the description if you don't have it already. And you can customize your graphics no matter what kind of party you're doing. You might want to use some images. So I'm going to give you a Canva pack that you can drop your own product pictures or your own selfie into to create your own connection. Okay. So that's our story, friends. That is it. We've got the blog post this week. We've got the mini playlist videos this week. I want to put tools in your hands, put the information in your hands so you can make the best decisions for your business. Period. End of story. That's the goal, right? Make sure you're following along. I'll see you right back here tomorrow for our wrap up on creative party strategies. And then next week, looking ahead to how we're going to use AI to make the whole thing easier. Oh, it's so good.